Hey everyone, Cable the Antique Book Collective, and today I'm getting to you guys with a rather sober subject. I know it's going to not be as positive as a lot of the other things I share, but guys, I just want to say, I'm going to say it like in an all caps sort of voice, don't donate your grandma's books. And by your grandma's books, I mean like all your different relatives. If you have a relative who dies and they are a big book person, please do not donate their books. Do not throw away their books. Guys, if it's at all possible, I recommend that you guys actually look up these books yourself, that you like try to sell them yourself on eBay. Guys, it's really easy to sell books on eBay. So for instance, let me just grab a random book right here on my side. So this book, guys, right here, when you're selling a book on eBay, all you have to do is look up the title, the author. Sometimes you have to put in the publication year. So guys, the publication year, open up the book. One of the very first pages, you're going to have the title page. So let me just open it on up. So we have the title page right here. A good indication, guys, if a book might be older and worth more money is if it has this tiny little, it looks like wax paper, tiny little thing, and it's right across from an illustration. Then you have the title page right here. That's a good indication that's older. But then, guys, sometimes on the title page, you'll have a year printed down here. That's the print year, and that'll be when the book was printed, or oftentimes it'll also just be on the copyright page. Whatever year is later, that is going to be when the book was actually printed. So a lot of times you'll say, this book, for instance, is copyright 1898, but if you have a different year printed here, it will be the later year. So that is something to keep in mind. But guys, a lot of these books that your grandma or your grandpa or your great aunt, something like that, a lot of these books that these people have can be worth some very good money. Guys, I go to some estate sales where these people have enough books and enough good quality books that these things could pay off whole funeral expenses. Like, I'm talking tens of thousands of dollars of books. And a lot of the times these people might actually buy these books as collections, as collectibles, and they want the families to know that these books are worth a good amount of money. And yes, sometimes there are books that aren't worth anything. There are quite a few books that aren't worth very much at all. So yeah, you can donate those. You can throw away those depending on what you want to do. Personally, I don't like throwing away books. I would donate them, but that's up to you guys. It's your time, your struggle, that sort of thing. But guys, it can be a really good way selling these books, trying to sell off these books to either local bookstores or local booksellers. There's lots and lots of booksellers. Guys, there are Facebook groups out there that will buy antique books. There's people in these groups that will do that. I haven't done that personally, but that is something you can do. Personally, I recommend trying to sell them on eBay. It's a lot of work to do. It can take a while for all these books to sell, but again, it can cover funeral expenses. It can help with all the different costs incurred by when a loved one passes away. So that is something that I do recommend that you guys try to do if you do have a loved one that does pass away. I know this is a very sad subject. It's a very sobering subject, but it is something that is very important, guys. If your family member has a big collection on something like books, you do have to consider that there can be really good money in it. It can help your family in the long run. In addition to that, we also have, let me just grab this really quick. People also have coin collections. So this one right here, it's not too expensive of a coin. But people do have lots of coin collections as well. Guys, don't just take the coin store. Don't just take these to the coin store and take whatever they'll get for you. Don't just take whatever they'll give you for them. Don't just go to the local Coinstar kiosk thing where you dump in your change and get $50 or whatever. Don't just do that. A lot of times, if these people do collect coins over the years, these coins can be worth a lot of money. Sometimes these coins are worth a lot because they're collectibles. Sometimes it's just because they're old. It really depends. But guys, there are a lot of things that people collect over their lifetimes, like books, like coins, that can be worth a good amount of money. In fact, that coin that I just showed you guys, in fact, all the coins on this shelf, they're silver. So, excuse me, really quick again. This coin right here, guys, it's a Kennedy half dollar. 40% silver is what people refer to these as. They call them like Kennedy halves or 40% junk silver, stuff like that. But it's a 50-cent piece. You're going to get 50 cents from the coin store, from the coin kiosk thing. If you take it to a coin store, though, they'll give you spot price or like 80% of spot, something like that. Obviously, don't take too little amount of money for it, but this one, as of the time of recording, silver is like $21 right now. So this coin right here, guys, it's worth about $3, a little over $3. Or you could get 50 cents for it if you spend it at Dollar Tree. That's your choice. Same thing with books, guys. If you donate a book, if you sell your book to the wrong person, they might give you either a tax write-off or nothing for these books. Whereas if you sell it yourself, just like that, you could get 50 cents for it, or you could get $3 for it. It's not a good example for books. So books, guys, you'll have books that are worth hundreds of dollars, potentially some even thousands of dollars. I've had one book, guys, that was worth $30,000, and don't you think $30,000 could go a long way towards helping you? So with that said, though, guys, if you do have a family member pass away, again, it's really sad, but you do need money. Reality is a thing. Funeral expenses are a thing. So yeah, I know it sounds like you're parsing things out, trying to make whatever money you can, but money does help with different things. It does help limit the hurt caused by different things, because let's face it, if you have to out of pocket do the funeral expenses, that's going to hurt a lot more than if their book collection went towards doing that. And in addition to that, guys, don't just donate these books like right off the bat. Like, allow your other family members to go through a lot of these books, like, because a lot of them will be like, oh, I remember when grandma read me this book growing up. I would love to have that book. There's a lot of people that will have a lot of sentimental value to this as well. So don't just donate these books. Don't just throw away these books. A lot of people will do estate sales. Estate sales can be a great way to make some money on these things. Personally, I find you don't get top dollar when you do an estate sale, because a lot of estate sales, I will buy books $1 a piece from, because I'm a bookseller. So yeah, I don't give them like market value, but that's because I have a business to run. So a lot of these books are not worth $1 million. If they're worth $1 million, I'll definitely pay more because I'm an honest business person. But there are a lot of things like that. So you can do an estate sale. You won't make top dollar, but you will get more stuff moved out of the house, which will help you as well, because you won't have to move all these things out yourself. So with all that said and done, though, guys, I'm sorry for this sad subject. And if you guys are watching this and if you did lose your loved one, I'm sorry for that. I hope that you guys can heal and move along and remember them for what they were, what they have done, all that sort of stuff. And with that said, again, though, guys, I hope that this video is able to help you guys help move along through this entire process, because end of the day, money is a thing, money is important, and money can help you guys deal with all the different expenses that come along with this, all the different medical bills, all that sort of stuff. So again, I hope this video helps you guys. If you guys would like to learn more about selling books yourself, I have a video right here on how to sell antique books that should get you guys along the way pretty easily. In fact, I also have a book video right here on how to list books on eBay, just to make sure that I really walk you guys through everything. I have a lot of other videos on my channel if you guys do want to do this, so you can always hit subscribe as well. You can unsubscribe once you're done with all this, but I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I hope that you guys can heal and move on. With that said and done, though, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.